So the buzz of the show is over. The week is over. Like, not the week after the show, but the following week. It's been a little while since the show. And, you know, just coming back to life. Getting back to normal work routine and everything. But the show was interesting. I found out that I have a lot of things I got to work on as far as, you know, strongman goes. We all kind of do. Some of the challenges were, you know, just having unfamiliar food all the time, or like not having quite enough water or whatever. But that's okay. We kind of know how to deal with those. But the things I'm going to be able to control next time around are bringing non-perishable food items over there with me. You know, like my shake that I have every morning. It's just a bunch of dry powder. What else? I'm going to prepare and do a lot more events this year. I slacked on the events, right? It's just, out here, it's really difficult to get to all the events that you need to train, right? Like Rob's gym is in Maple Ridge, and that's like a 40-minute drive, you know, for everybody. It's pretty far. And Rob's not around all the time, you know what I mean? And then there's, you know, Iron Raven Fitness, and it's a good gym. It's just they don't have all the equipment that I need. And it's an extra $70 a month, right? So I have a gym membership, and that's another gym membership, and then I do drop-ins at the Canada Games pool. And all this is driving. You got to drive to all these different places, so it's a scheduling thing too. So it's got its own challenges, right? But like, I really want to improve, so I'm going to do whatever it takes. And if that means paying for more gym memberships, or driving long distances, or getting a little less sleep, whatever, I'll just take extra days off to kind of make it work. But yeah, it's got to change, right? So I think one of the things I got to do in the new year is get some equipment made so that I can just have a couple things. Like, farmers are super cool to have at home, right? You can just go for a walk, you know, right outside your fucking door usually. What else can you have at home that's not a big fucking pain in the ass? That's all I can think of. But anyways, that and an axle, you know, an axle would be nice, and maybe a dumbbell. Having 3 things at home would really cut down on gym costs and travel time. Besides that, you have these implements for life. If you have a gym that you frequent that would be gracious enough to let you have your implements there, that's a really good place to put them, and then you can use them anytime you want. So we're going to figure out stuff like that this year. But for now, I'm going to get ready for deadlift day. Just got home from work. It's 10 days away from Christmas. It's Friday. Got off early. And yeah, it's time to get back into some light pulling. I lost my belt in the Ukraine, so all my training for a while is beltless. But that's not a bad thing, you know. And yeah, the one I'm going to today, the gym I'm going to today, is called Genesis. So that's a little bit of a drive. I don't know what my rep scheme is going to be like, but I was working up to like 3 sets of 5 on overhead yesterday with like 225, and it felt pretty good, pretty easy, flying up. Starting to work on technique a little bit more, and like adjust your technique, you know, perfect your movement. So that's more or less what I'm going for right now instead of weight. But my deloads are getting heavier and heavier too, so that's nice to see. So anyway, progress. Here we go.